Hello there. Once again, it's Anton from Antonable Bay. Thank you for stopping by the collection room today. I just thought I'd take a look at some Captain America comics that I had floating around in the collection. And I apologize immediately if you can hear a dog barking in the background. That is my neighbor's dog. Does that all day long. So, yeah, Captain America stuff. I did at one point have a whole bunch of these. I had boxes of Marvels. And now I just have a couple. This is from 1989. As much as I like the idea of Captain America, I can't say as I have read much of his comics or really been, that wild of a fan. I like the modern new movies. I saw the old movie growing up, the one from the 90s. That one is awful. It was so awful. But watched that one numerous times. And there was some stuff. I remember I made a Captain America shield when I was younger, and it was beautiful. Perfect thing. Big, heavy, probably bulletproof. Oh, hey, we got Red Guardian. But other than that, I can't say as I'm like a wild, huge Captain America fan. So as far as much time with the books, have not had a lot of exposure to Captain America comics. Like I said, I had a bunch, but I had way more comics than I could ever read. And so I had way more than ever got read. And all my Thor, all my Captain America, mountains of Avengers stuff, it just never got read. Wasn't that big of a deal to me. But I thought, you know what? Well, I got these. Let's take a flip through them. They're not. I mean, art-wise, isn't bad. It's a great cover. I don't know. It's just not like really speaking me. This is issue 410. So this is probably 90s. 92. Yeah, I'm just not the biggest Cap fan. It is what it is. That lady looks terribly familiar. It looks like the oh, who is that? That girl from the early Ninja Turtle comics. The Time Traveler. All right, now there's some art. That is some gnarly teeth there. That's beautiful. Oh, hey, I know this guy. I used to have his figure. His name is escaping me right now, but that's besides the point. Stumpy Modoc. I know this is Crossbones. I don't know who this gal in the purple is. I'm guessing it's probably, oh, what is her name? Diamondback. Yeah. Saw it on the page. Knew I'd find it in there somewhere. And, oh, what is that? Pumpkinhead. I always thought he was a Spider-Man villain. I wonder what he's doing here. Captain America. I think that was probably Captain America's worst thing, is that he didn't have like a really great villains. He had like the Red Skull and Crossbones, but I mean those are pretty mediocre when it comes down to it. When it comes down to some of the rogues galleries that some of these heroes have, I mean, that's just not. That's not as cool as it could be. Let's see. This is probably a little earlier. So this is what year? 1990. 376. This one feels like it's a little bit worn thin. But the art's good. The coloring has started to do some Marvel fading. I don't know. Marvel in their 80s and 90s, some of their stuff, they got it inked weird, or I should say, colored weird, and it just fades. It doesn't look right. And you can blame it on not being bagged and boarded, but I've also got stuff from independent companies that weren't bagged and boarded, and they were fine. I've gotten stuff from the DC from the 80s that was fine. It just seems like some of this Marvel stuff faded really bad. I don't know if they just had like a weird company that they used, or if they used like cheaper paper, but it did seem to not age quite as well. I notice he's borrowing Bullseye now, and I thought Bullseye is like a Daredevil villain. So is Kingpin. Of course, I guess Daredevil's in this book as well, so. You know, all in all, the art's serviceable. It's kind of blah, kind of meh. Nothing that's really like rocking my world, panel-wise or anything like that. This is not Captain America. This is a What If, starring Captain America. What if Captain America had formed the Avengers? Which I don't know how that's like a lot different. I know he was like the first Avenger. So I'm taking it that it probably means that the Avengers started earlier. Oh, Frank Castle. Is that Frank Castle? I know it's the Punisher armor. I'm looking for the name. Yeah. It is Frank Castle in War Machine armor. That would actually be worth seeing. I could believe that would be cool. But would the team really be that different if Cap was running the show? We have Namor who needs a shave. Is it Sasquatch? I can't tell if it's Sasquatch or it could be Wendigo too. I'm trying to figure this out. It looks to me like the Wendigo, which is not as good as Sasquatch. That's like worse. So I guess I just don't understand like what the big deal is. Whenever they do like a what if, it should be something like drastic, not something that's like that's that's just like 2 foot over from the actual normal thing. Feels a little anticlimactic. Well, at least they killed the Red Skull. Yeah, they need to have stories like, what if Captain America had never gotten frozen? So I guess he leads the Avengers to total defeat because there they are, all dead. Wow. That's kind of depressing. Just because he's in charge and then they all die. Interesting take. It does kind of, I don't know, it just seems kind of like weird. I think it could have been way more what if than that. That's pretty lame what if, but it is what it is. It's Captain America. I don't ever, from what I can tell, that not a lot gets real crazy in his books like some characters. He's pretty down-to-earth hero as far as heroes go, so I will leave it at that. I don't have a whole lot to say on these. Like I said, I'm not a huge Cap fan. If you are a big Cap fan, cool. I don't have any of his books anymore. I wish I did, but it is what it is, and that's my story. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you later. Bye.